Wake up, Saints. Alright. Got some news for you today. Got things I'm going to be putting in the description. It's called down below. Couple YouTube videos. Also, got some news about the Middle East. Really pay attention to the Middle East right now because things are actually shaking up. They're actually shaping up for the the end times. A lot of the things that's going to be happening over there. So pay attention to what's going on over there. And I'll give you the spill of what's going on with that peace deal between UAE and Israel. Pizza places around the world, around the United States and everything, are actually running out of supplies and stuff. So famine is coming. Also, the locusts are coming too. They're making their way up and everything, and so that's going to affect everything too. If they do make their way to North America, unless they get stalled out before, or if winter comes first, comes before, then they'll be all stalled out, and then we won't be affected. But that doesn't mean that next year that that they might make it to this way before winter comes. So we don't know yet. A lot of places are getting affected. A lot of countries are getting affected by the locust. And then, what else did I have? Give me one moment here. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, sorry about that crunching in your ears. Okay, that's better. The Democrats and the Republicans are still bickering at each other. Trump did say that that checks are telling Mnuchin that get prepared for the $1,200 dollar checks up to 3,400. Well, 3,400 for a family of four. Stimulus checks, and also the deal for the small businesses. So the PPP what's called a stimulus. It's part of the stimulus package. The thing is we got the Democrats are wanting to is pushing for 2 trillion, and the Democrats are saying that that's too much. So we'll see what happens. The Senate is actually fully on vacation, and it's like all the while they're on vacation while people are in need. People are saying it's 1,200 actually enough, and they don't think it's enough, especially in some states where the rent is higher than 1,200. Because some people actually are still hurting and still not able to pay the rent. We're able to pay it, which is nice. I love that we're able to still pay everything and not get behind. Because I don't think I don't think that how to say it. If you don't pay it, I think that you do have to catch up. So we try to we can everything to keep up with it, and also with our other bills that we have. It's a little rough, especially now that the unemployment's not so big anymore. Um, I'm working now, but I mean, there's gonna be some weeks that probably won't get the 32 or more hours. Some places are still, which kind of not giving the full time. Um, I picked something that I wanted to do to where I wanted to get out of the call center because I used to be at the call center and everything. And I told like I told people and everything that when I went to go apply for places, I told I prayed everything God put me somewhere where He can use me at, and where I'm at right now. I mean, where I'm working at. I mean, I guess you can say they have a lot of problems. Um, Not to scare my mom or anything, but I'll be working graveyard shifts the following week. I'm gonna be being trained for graveyard shifts, and I'll be by myself. We have had theft happen. Uh, so far nothing too aggressive yet, but I mean, I'm not sure exactly about the graveyard shift. I mean, nobody hasn't said anything at all about the graveyard shift of being robbed or whatever. We do. I do work in a place in a part where there's a lot of people using drugs and stuff like that, and sketchy people. So, but God is with me. Uh, I do have faith in God and everything that He's gonna protect me and use me at this location because I was supposed to go when I first got hired. I was supposed to go to be a floater, and somebody ended up quitting, turned in their uniforms and their stuff, and so with that happening, within where I got the position of where he's at, well, not position, but got to get his shift. So like I said, I mean, I pray to God everything that to put me somewhere where I can be used. Um, Other than that, in other news, so with Israel and UAE with their peace treaty that they have, uh, it brought up to where Lebanon is thinking about working out their problems with Israel. So with that being played, little by little, these peace treaties coming to like where Israel is having peace treaties with these people right now. So, and I mean, if you guys remember what it says in the Bible, I think that all of a sudden, when they say peace and safety, that's sudden destruction. So, and with the UAE, which not making that peace treaty, and Israel saying that they will not build on the places that they were actually annexations of, then I think what's going to happen is they're going to want to, because there's more Jews coming to Israel at a number at a alarming rate, and so they're going to have to build more, and they still got the two-state solution with the Palestinians who never was part of Israel at all. Period. They wasn't even uh, um, a race or nationality or whatever you want to call them. I mean, that's like saying that I want to call myself I don't know, crazy foot. So now I'm crazy foot and everything, and now I want to start getting people that's in my family and making it our own nation, and I want to build it here in the United States. I want a piece of the land in the United States. That ain't gonna happen because there's no such thing as crazy foot. Uh, Two, it's called a crazy foot never belonged. That never had a stake in the United States at all. Period. So that's that. Iran is upset. They're really teed off and thinking about the UAE and Israel having a peace treaty. I mean, because Iran's always been wanting to wipe Israel off the map, and America, they have always been that way. Um, then we got they're still bombing Israel's still bombing Hezbollah still because of the balloon bombs. I am going to put a couple of videos in the description. I want you to watch them. One of them is actually really good. Everything people that think that the Democrats are, telling the truth about of what they've been saying about Trump, bad mouthing him. I mean, I knew from the get go nothing that it was all the fake news about that it's Trump's fault and this and that. He has the better for the people. He's always been that way, and this video will actually show it. Also, I'm putting in the description. Also, it's called the pastors that's on YouTube. I'm gonna put them in the awesome description also. All right. Well, that being said, good night, saints. And remember, read the Bible. Look what's towards Israel. What's going on over there in the Middle East. That's where the main what's called prophecies will be coming out of, is out of Israel and the Middle East. God bless, saints.